I'd like to talk to you about Residio's technical notification number 94, VISTA communicator signal strength. While the title mentions signal strength, that's not the only thing we want to consider when installing or maintaining LTE alarm communicators. We also want to talk about signal quality and what it means to you. We've gone through many changes in cellular technology. It wasn't until the close of the 3G evolution that we had to learn about signal quality. However, at the time we called it ECNO, or echo noise. ECNO was shown as a dB level in the radio's Quality of Service Report, or QoS report. Today it is reported by every LTE device whether it is 4G or 5G. 4G LTE gave us 2 channels for communication per connection. 4G LTE offers us a better coverage area at lower signal levels. However, the effect of noise in the channel also causes communication issues the same way it did with 3G GSM. Cellular modems began reporting the signal quality as a number of bars, which is also shown in AlarmNet 360. You are required to have at least 2 bars of signal quality for reliable communication. These charts show the level of signal quality and signal strength with color ratings. 2 bars of signal quality is negative 15 decibels to 20 decibels and called fair to poor. If you had someone doing work for you and the quality of their work was fair to poor, how would that make you feel? This is why we don't want to settle for the minimum. Sure, the industry says it will work at 2 bars, but what happens when something changes that is out of our control? Some of the things that can cause noise in LTE communication outside of the number of connections are listed here. Poorly terminated cable TV connections. Noise from set-top boxes. Electric motors, like those found in HVAC equipment. Microwaves and welding equipment. Outside interference can fluctuate and you may not see it during the worst times. This is why settling for a minimum isn't always the best idea. It is important to always check the signal quality for every LTE device at the time of installation, and this cannot be seen on the device itself. This can only be viewed from AlarmNet 360. Let's talk about some things that affect signal levels. Some people have a hard time believing that trees, leaves, or vegetation can cause an issue with cellular signal level, but it does. Weather is another thing that can affect signal levels. It could be rainwater on the vegetation, ice on buildings and cell tower antennas, or simply atmospheric conditions changing how easily signals pass through the air. Even solar flares on or from the sun can have an effect on communication. Building construction is another factor. What is the building you are in built from? Is it concrete and steel? Does it have foil-backed insulation or foil-backed plywood encapsulating it? These things will have an effect on the signal level the LTE device you're installing will receive. What about the buildings around you? Buildings around you can block the pathway to a tower that may be very close to your location. You may have a device installed and working for years and then one day you start receiving comm failures. You always have to ask yourself, what changed to cause this issue? Was it something in the home or business? Was it something happening to the tower? Was it that more townhouses were built blocking your pathway to the tower since you installed that system? What about traffic? Have you ever noticed a customer complain about Total Connect running really slow for them, but when you test it, it works as normal? What about systems that may have comm failures during travel times of the day? Maybe you live in an area that has seasonal residents or guests. The more people using the cell tower will cause the signal quality to decrease, which will in turn cause issues with signal level, connectivity, and connection speed. What if a home or business around you is one of your customers with the minimum signal level and signal strength? For this reason, you always want to have the best signal quality and level on your customers' alarm systems. One option to improve signal quality is to relocate the LTE device. There are a few antennas that are available to help improve signal quality. The Pro LTE-ANT antenna, also called Cell-ANT-SMA, is an antenna with a fixed 10-foot cable to find a better signal near where the device is mounted. This antenna does not provide any gain greater than the internal antenna. Next is the Cell-ANT-HB. This antenna mounts directly to the top of an LTE communicator. This blade antenna can be turned and angled to pick up the best signal level and signal strength. The HB antenna is listed to provide a +3 decibels gain, but we have seen it provide much more, simply by eliminating some of the noise of the circuitry from the internal antenna. Finally, the outdoor antenna. If you have a building that doesn't have acceptable signal level inside but has great signal level outside, you may install this antenna by using one of the 25 or 50-foot cable kits. This antenna is rated to have a +3 decibels gain. Technical notification number 94 provides additional information about the required signal quality and signal level. You can sign up to receive technical notifications by registering at mywebtech.honeywellhome.com. Once registered, select the Notification Center, and then Notification Sign Up. I recommend subscribing to notifications for all listed products. These subscriptions are never used for marketing purposes. If you'd like to download a copy of Tech Note number 94, scan this QR code. Did you find this information helpful? Like and share this video with others. Subscribe to this channel for more great content.